Hi, my name is Houd, and the chosen role is departmental management. Organization success is dependent on the effectiveness of the management that is in place. As a departmental manager, one is in charge of the day-to-day running of activities within their jurisdiction. Managers also ought to be leaders. That means beside creation and maintenance, enhancement of business process, they also motivate and influence people to achieve their best. Good management sets market leaders apart from market followers in the business world. A manager who has the leadership qualities does not just expect things to be done the way he or she wants, but shows exactly how she would want them to be done. Management role cuts across some of the duties that include finding resources, allocation of resources, management of resources, and the overseeing of output. Unlike other employees, a manager is held responsible for not only their actions, but also those of the people they oversee. Besides maintenance of order, managers also steer employees into the direction in which the company would like to go. Management is thus basically about making the long and short-term vision and objectives of institutions achievable. Specific skills, some of the management roles include fulfillment of mission, ensuring growth of business, establish process and procedures, problem solving, and decision making, resource management, and representation of the institution in external matters. The responsibilities of a manager calls for the individual to possess a set of technical and interpersonal and decision-making and conceptual skills. Interpersonal abilities encompass communication and motivation competencies, while conceptual expertise entail management of complex situations such as understanding of competitors, visualizing relationship of an organization in a specific industry, and assessing the socio-political and economic environment in which the business operates. Technical skills are dependent on a specific industry, and in the case of a construction company, they comprise of planning, analytical, computer literacy, project design, and innovation, and on organization, among others. Other needed capabilities include vision-oriented, team player, resource administration, critical thinking, and ability to work under pressure. The analysis of roles and skills can be achieved through the application of theories of motivation and the thinking models. Observe that the motivation pushes people into action, hence yields performance, and having the ability to motivate people into doing what is required other than making them do it out of necessity is a vital trait the manager should possess. Different individuals differ in their thinking, and therefore it is expected that they would act differently. A manager should be in a position to understand this fact and be accommodative of all varying ideas. The kind of thinking styles of a given manager would determine how they acquire and knowledge and organize their thoughts, and the kind of decisions made by managers relying on the thinking style adopted. Two workplace issues likely to be encountered by a departmental manager include the rise of conflicts and communication barrier. Conflicts arise due to the diversity of employees and their differing opinions. The manager will also be faced with situations whereby individuals do not seem to agree on given matters. Conflict, as observed by managers, is inevitable, especially in a workplace that encourages innovation. Employees are bound to collide when expressing their creativity. Notably, not all conflicts are harmful. A given level of it pushes the individuals out of their comfort zone. A manager that has conceptual and decision-making abilities will be better placed in handling the conflicts that arise during work. With leadership qualities influencing the action of others, the manager will be able to make the differing parties come to a consensus. Managers also need to be able to not only settle a complex situation, but also offer a permanent and practical solution. Modern times, problem solving is a duty that should be incorporated into the culture of organization at large, and is not only left for managerial personnel. Communication is the other issue that can arise and interfere with the smooth operation of an institution. A manager is often required to deal with people who are culturally, socially, religiously, and even racially diverse. A manager acknowledges the need for the diversity in the workplace, adding that managers have a duty of conflict of management that arise. Through the application of culture and emotional intelligence, communication mishaps due to diversity can be effectively dealt with. Interpersonal skills also play a major role in the situation. Managers who are good with people to bridge the gap that may exist between the parties that are experiencing a breakdown. As both team players and team leaders, managers ought to find a way of engaging the employees more in group activities and coaching them into attaining a spirit of ownness.
Reflection of skills. Having learned in the MBA class on the interrelation between business psychological thinking style, emotional intelligence, and data analysis, the issue of communication and conflict highlighted can be resolved through knowledge of the four and integration into workplace operation by construction managers. Managers need to conduct their duties with the consideration that the final decision making adds up to one thing, which is performance. Encouraging individual growth through mentorships and coaching programs steers a person into attaining overall productivity for a firm. Asserts that coaching staff made them feel part of the organization and supported, especially by top management, hence being motivated to participate in attaining the vision of the institution. Understanding the business psychology and applying the business intelligence in operations help to remove the instance that a person may be needed to have their managers should understand that people have different thinking patterns. And so in their potential in doing things. The whole brain domain theory explains that while some individuals are experimental and practical, others are rational and analytical. The different categories of thinkers make them capable of performing well in some tasks and bad in others, according to the simplicity and difficulty. Data analysis is applicable for both in the management of a human and non-human resources. Proper management of people will be most effective in leading to improved performance. A high level of job satisfaction is only attained when personal needs of staff are adequately met. In an environment that encourages creativity, employees will be challenged to engage in more positive conflict as opposed to negative ones. A good communication system is also established through the emotional and cultural intelligence management. Professional development. Being exposed to a situation that calls for decision-making and problem-solving now, and then managers are expected to constantly participate in management training and educational seminars that will sharpen their skills. The dynamism of business sector and the people at large necessary that needs to always be up to date with the changing management techniques and styles applicable in different situations. As a manager, one grows into all-around individual that is relied on to foster growth and continuity of business. Given that the scenarios or issues being addressed by a manager may differ accordingly. The individual gets to learn how to handle different problems. Conflict management thus is nurtured into a person with a level of experience gained. First-time managers often find it quite challenging dealing with different people all the time. They are forced to change departments. It is important to top note that a particular management style may work for a given group of staff and fail in others. For instance, managers in charge of project designing and development may apply consultative leadership. Since the department requires a high level of creativity, while the one of the finance section may prefer bureaucracy, as the department calls for adherence to lay down company policies, reading, training, and attending seminars are among the way through which one will remain relevant and current in the affairs that relates to the employment role. Management is vital position in any organization, and those individuals that propose to take the career path should always keep in mind that when those that they are leading fail, they fail themselves. A successful manager is one who employees share her vision and work towards making it a reality. Thank you. These are the references. Thank you.